If you're somehow not familiar with what Quibi is, let me give you a recap. But first, how? How have you not heard of Quibi? Their ads are everywhere. They had a Super Bowl ad 2 months before the app even premiered. Quibi was first announced back in 2018. A lot of people, myself included, were very skeptical as to why. Why take streaming and restrict it to only your cell phone? And make short form content? YouTube already exists. It's just very confusing as to why we need another streaming service that just meh. Now you might be thinking, why is it called Quibi? Well, it's dumb. They call their shows Quick Bites. Quibi. The one stipulation with their platform, everything must be under 10 minutes. Causing shows that were made to be split into weird chunks. One of the shows I look at today totaled probably 16 minutes, but it was split up into a 4-minute portion, a 10-minute portion, and a 2-minute portion. I mean, is it just to say that the show has 3 parts, or it's just that to me it really didn't make any sense? A couple of days ago, the date has finally arrived. Quibi has dropped at literally could not think of a perfect time for a streaming service to drop. Middle of a pandemic, people need stuff to watch. It quickly shot up to be one of the top apps on both the App Store, Google Play Store, but now a week later, it has dropped out of both of those, beaten by apps like these. One of them is an ASMR app. Before we go any further, I want to mention that their first year advertising budget was $400 million. That's not counting production costs. That's not counting anything else besides just the advertising budget. That's a lot of money. Much like Hulu, Quibi has a ad-supported tier. So for $4.99 a month, you could watch Quibi, but there's an ad that plays before every episode. Also, some of the ads are not really supported, because Quibi's big claim to fame is you can watch anything on your phone, being landscape or portrait, and some of the ads were clearly not made for Quibi, so when you flip it to portrait mode, there's a very awkward cropping. Anyway, so that's the $4.99 tier. Then you move on to the $7.99 tier, and that's ad-free per month. So let's put this in perspective here. $7.99 a month for Quibi, 10-minute shows, all original content, nothing from a pre-existing back catalog, all brand new stuff. For $1 less a month of Disney Plus, the last 70 years of Disney. The first show we're going to look at is called The Shape of Pasta. Let's roll the intro.
It's been said.
Now, if you're wondering why you're looking at a recording of my phone screen, that's because Quibi blocks any type of screen recording, screenshots, anything that you would need to, share something from Quibi. So I have to actually point a camera at it. Like, Baby Yoda wouldn't have happened if Disney Plus had this restriction where you can't share any content from their streaming service. So it's actually, a big negative, because now when people have to talk about Quibi, they have to show shitty footage recorded on a camera facing a phone. So definitely not a good call, and makes things a little bit annoying.
It's been said that there are hundreds of documented pasta shapes known to the world.
They have this crazy intro, and he's just looking for shapes of pasta. This big build-up, like he's going on a Indiana Jones adventure. But no, it's some guy looking for different shapes of pasta.
The piece is always this size, or they change?
Basically, it reads way better on a plate like this.
What kind of a question is that? Oh, was the pasta always this size? Why, yes, I found that. The pasta reads much better when it's that shape. What kind of questions are these?
She's also one of the last remaining custodians of the shape. She's the reason I've come all this way.
Farina di fave, miscelata, 2 parti e una parte.
It's funky.
Okay, so she's saying she's using 6, but she's actually using 8.
You just called the lady a liar. She's actually using 8 fingers, although she said 6. as she's sharing her sacred ancient pasta recipes, her techniques. You called her a liar in front of her face, in front of her family. Okay, I've had just about enough of this pasta show. Let's head over to Sam Raimi's horror anthology series, 50 States of Frights. A clip from this episode with the golden arms been floating around Twitter. A lot of people are calling it stupid, so we're going to start with that episode.
Nice piece of wood.
Got a little twist in it. A nice spiral grain. Fine log wood. He knows.
Such an erotic conversation about wood.
Is that new?
I should have asked you first, but it was just so beautiful.
We are over a third into this first part of the episode, and so far it's just been like this weird lumberjack porn shit. Ah yes, the best way to tell your spouse you love them, by putting wood glue on the floor. Perfect.
Andy called in sick. We're supposed to fell a tree together, and now I'm gonna have to do it by myself, so we may be a little late.
Babe, we're on the fundraising committee. We have to show up on time.
How close are they to leaving if she is totally dressed up, but he still needs to go to work and cut down a tree? What?
Hey, keep the line taut, okay?
Sorry.
Yeah, just keep the line tight. Don't worry, I'm gonna just start swinging before you even do that. Oh no! Oh no! Finally I can move out of the way. It's this very thin tree, but alas, I am trapped. The quality is somewhere between like a student film and like a mediumly produced YouTube video.
Had this sort of light about her. She just shined. But after she lost that arm, she was like a different person.
Yeah, I figured you'd be a different person after your arm gets crushed by a tree and your literal husband needs to chop your arm off. But I guess this guy's like, I don't know why she's being like this. Ah, yes, the smashing your own reflection trope. A trope so cliche and popular that this website lists its use in pinball. I didn't even know you could do that in pinball. Also, I'm not quite sure how to break this to you, Quibi, but this episode is not even listed here. What kind of arm is that? He's like, oh yeah, that is a Terminator arm I bought. Why doesn't it look like a regular prosthetic? Why isn't it skin color? He's like, here, the arm of the Terminator. Like, what?
Oh my god. Look.
Oh my god, look, it's a lady with one arm. Loser.
Can you really make that?
That doesn't even look that much better than the other one. It, like, looks almost the same.
Can you make it out of gold?
Are you serious? We can't afford that.
Do you still love me?
Oh, when you put it that way. You ever want to know if someone's going to die in a movie? If they cough. They're gone.
As long as your body keeps absorbing the gold through your skin, there's very little I can do. You've got to take off that prosthetic.
No. I can't take off my golden arm. Ever.
I don't care if I'm dying. It's my arm.
Sir?
Whatever she wants.
This man, this man right here, he is the ultimate simp. He took out 2 mortgages on his house so he could make his wife a golden arm? That is now killing her, by the way. And he won't stop her.
When I die, bury me with my golden arm.
Don't do it, Andy. Don't do it. She's dead. She don't need it. She doesn't need the arm. Pay for the house. He left the glue on the floor? Why? Why would you ever do that? It's like, oh, this place where I work on my crazy sharp tools. I'll just leave this glue on the floor. No trouble there. You know, no slip. Not gonna trip. I'm good. I'm good.
After Heather passed, there wasn't much work around here, so Dave had to lay me off.
Gee, Dave, if only you, I don't know, just sold the arm and buried her. So I just finished editing this video and did not record an outro, so here I am a couple days later. Just wanted to say, let me know what you think about the style of this video. I know it's kind of weird, I haven't posted anything in 3 years, and here I am with this. But I want to make more videos like this. It's just I'm a little limited right now because of the quarantine on what I could really make. Usually I would want to do more skits, kind of like JonTron, how like he talks about something and like he does a skit about it. But obviously I'm just one guy with 2 quasars and an old crappy camera alone without a crew to help me. So until the quarantine's over, this is about the best I could do. So let me know what you think and subscribe for more, I guess.